Why did Taehyung suddenly visit Jungkook in a different military division just a day before Jungkook was allegedly discharged? Was it merely a welcoming gesture, or was there something deeper, more emotional, and perhaps more urgent happening behind the scenes? A surprising and emotionally charged moment has shocked millions of BTS fans around the world. Just when the public thought they had understood the flow of each member's mandatory military service, a sudden and unexplained action from Taehyung, also known as V, stirred speculation, tears, and deep emotion. According to several sources and images that are currently circulating rapidly online, Taehyung was seen visiting Jungkook in a different military unit than his own, which is a highly rare occurrence in South Korea's rigid military structure. What's even more surprising is the timing. Jungkook is rumored to be discharged the following day. So why now? Why would Taehyung come, break the boundaries, and share a hug that made millions of people cry? This rare and heart-wrenching moment occurred in an area rarely accessible to the public. But the power of fan networks and military insiders has made the information public. What exactly happened? The emotion, the tears, and the closeness between the two BTS members seem to reveal more than what is visible on the surface. Taehyung didn't just stop by and leave casually. He stayed for several hours, reportedly requesting special permission to be in the same zone as Jungkook. Is this a farewell? A welcome? Or is it something more complex that even their fans cannot fully grasp? The hug between Jungkook and Taehyung, which became a trending topic worldwide in just minutes, wasn't just a brotherly gesture. It carried a weight that many interpreted as a sign of something deeper, perhaps even an emotional burden they've both carried during their service. Some fans believe this is a silent message. Something has happened, either between them or involving BTS as a whole. The military is known for its discipline and strict structure, and the presence of one soldier in another's unit is an unusual event that usually requires formal procedures and approval from high-ranking officials. Rumors immediately began to circulate. Was this a sign that Taehyung is preparing to say something important? Was Jungkook about to deliver a message to ARMY that Taehyung needed to hear first? Or is this moment a coded signal about what will happen to BTS post-military? Analysts of Korean entertainment culture are currently examining every frame of the footage and every second of the available audio to understand the true context of this emotional moment. Some military insiders who refused to be named revealed that this was not an ordinary visit. The procedure to allow a soldier from one division to meet another in a different location is not simple. There must be a strong reason, said one informant who is familiar with military protocols. This meeting was planned, not spontaneous. That makes us question, what was the purpose? Why now? Social media platforms exploded with questions and theories. Was Jungkook experiencing something emotionally difficult? Was Taehyung trying to be there for him during a sensitive transition? Or did Taehyung bring news that only Jungkook had the right to know before anyone else? Experts on military behavior and South Korean celebrity culture noted that this moment could mark the beginning of something big, either a statement, a group decision, or a transformation in BTS's formation post-service. This kind of gesture isn't made without reason, said one entertainment analyst. It could mean something very personal, but it could also be a professional hint. We should be prepared. Emotion flooded the hearts of ARMY members worldwide as photos and short clips of the hug spread like wildfire. Many fans reported crying uncontrollably. It wasn't just a hug. It was a story of everything they went through, of pain and brotherhood, wrote a fan from Brazil. Another from Japan commented, "This is the first time I felt something in my chest just from watching a hug." This incident becomes even more meaningful when we remember that Jungkook and Taehyung have gone through many dynamics together: personal, professional, and emotional. Their relationship has often been under public scrutiny, with ups and downs that fans have followed for years. A moment like this only adds to the complexity and depth of their connection. As of this writing, neither HYB nor the BTS members have released an official statement regarding the meeting. However, speculation continues to grow that there may be a press conference or official announcement in the near future. There is no way something this big, will be left unspoken. At least not for long, said one Korean journalist. Several insiders from the entertainment industry in South Korea also hinted that Jungkook's discharge might be accelerated. If true, this means Jungkook will return to civilian life sooner than expected, and that could mark a turning point in the BTS timeline. Is Taehyung's presence a symbolic act to welcome him, or a necessary step to prepare Jungkook mentally and emotionally for something bigger? Another theory suggests this meeting is part of a secret documentary project documenting the personal journey of BTS members during their military service. If so, then this moment was not only real, but also part of something that the world will eventually see on screen. But even if that's true, the emotion seen in the images does not look staged. What's clear is this: this is no ordinary reunion. Millions of people can feel the emotional resonance just from a single photo. It's a moment that will be remembered not just as a meeting between two bandmates, but as a historic turning point in the journey of BTS and its fans. One final question remains in the hearts of many. What happens next? Is this the beginning of Jungkook's return? Is Taehyung signaling something big? Or are we witnessing the start of a new chapter? One that no one expected but everyone has been waiting for. Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: this moment has touched millions of hearts and will not be forgotten. Although the reports regarding the emotional moment between Jungkook and Taehyung, which were claimed to have taken place in a military setting, have sparked reactions from the public and especially from armies worldwide, as of now, there is no factual evidence or official statement from the South Korean military, bighit music, or the personal representatives of the two BTS members confirming the truth of this incident. The issue of their alleged meeting in separate military divisions and the narrative that Jungkook will soon complete his military service are unfounded speculations based on social media posts without verifiable references. It is important to note that all information related to military activities of artists, including BTS, is classified as private and protected under South Korea's national security laws. Therefore, it is highly unlikely that such detailed information, such as division locations, discharge schedules, or private meetings between fellow military members, could be legally leaked to the public. The fact that this news went viral does not validate its narrative, especially since it is not accompanied by visual documentation or official statements from the relevant parties. The emergence of rumors that Taehyung specifically visited Jungkook a day before his discharge also lacks a strong basis. There is no military data indicating that such cross-division visits are permitted or have occurred. Moreover, with the strict security protocols within the South Korean military environment, it is extremely improbable for a soldier from another division to conduct a visit without cause or formal approval. Furthermore, the claim that their emotional hug was recorded or witnessed by fellow soldiers also cannot be proven and has not been covered by mainstream media outlets, which usually have reliable journalists on the ground. This incident, when examined more deeply, is the result of a fan-based interpretation narrative that overly relies on emotionality and fans' hopes for interactions between BTS members during their military service. The absence of photos, recordings, or official media reports further strengthens the suspicion that this is merely part of an exaggerated rumor. This has been worsened by the spread of information through biased social media channels, full of assumptions and not processed through journalistic verification that should be conducted by credible media, according to monitoring by several South Korean media outlets, including Yonhap, KBS, and Dispatch. None of them have published any article or news report affirming the occurrence of any physical interaction or personal meeting between Jungkook and Taehyung in the near future. Bighit Music, as is typical when responding to baseless rumors, has not issued an official response, indicating that this news is not prioritized for clarification because it does not originate from a credible source. Thus, it must be emphasized that the information about the emotional meeting between Jungkook and Taehyung allegedly occurring at the military base is false and cannot be accounted for journalistically. Fans are advised not to spread unverified information and should wait for official statements from the agency or media with high credibility. The circulation of such news only contributes to unnecessary emotional uproar and creates expectations that could lead to collective disappointment, As intelligent readers, the public should always cross-check every piece of information that circulates, especially those concerning public figures and state institutions, such as the military. Fanaticism towards idols should not place the truth in second place. Accuracy and precision of information must always remain the top priority in consuming and sharing news.